Hello. I am sitting here still in my darn tootin' damn mind wondering how on earth did I get the opportunity to meet the absolute superstar, legendary supreme, your darn tootin' damn highness, Emma Queen Legend Roberts. Emma Roberts was in Toronto for the Toronto International Film Festival. She was here with, I think, a movie with Zachary Quinto, who we are now with Zachary Quinto. Apparently, they were doing promotion all day before their premiere was at night. I'm not kidding you when I'm telling you I am roaming the city on my two bare feet, wandering and running looking for this legend. I was like, oh my god, I have to find her, and if I don't find her, then what was the damn point of me coming downtown? I'm checking the west side of Toronto, I'm checking the east side of Toronto, I'm checking the north side of Toronto, I'm checking the south side of Toronto, I'm checking the middle of Toronto, I'm checking up north of Canada, I'm checking east of Canada, I'm checking north of Europe, I'm checking everywhere for this superstar, this supreme absolute legend, Emma Roberts. All of a sudden, the world was on my side for once, because the world is never never on my damn tootin' side. And I get a text from my friend who was actually being darn tootin' damn generous that year, because every year for the Toronto Film Festival, people are damn shady and they're all rude and they won't share their information, which is absolutely rude. She texts me, she's like, hey, meet me at this restaurant. Emma Roberts is here. There was this restaurant every year. This restaurant for Toronto International Film for TIFF is used for, it could be for I think it's variety. Like they use it for like photo shoots or something. Like I don't even damn turn, like no. And I take my phone and I'm like trying to hail a cab. I swear I was literally like, I need to go. I get to this restaurant. There is, when I tell you, maybe less than 15 people. I'm telling you, there was like nobody. There's a door of the restaurant, and then they kind of like set up like, you know, the classic like velvet rope, like as if that was gonna stop me from like okay, I get it when it's like barricades, because you literally physically cannot, unless you jump over the barricade, there's no way of you like getting anywhere. But there's like this dinky little rope, and I honestly don't know if they were just trying to make it look like fancy, or if they were literally thinking that that rope was gonna stop people from like asking for selfies, because guess what? The second Emma Roberts comes out, that ain't stopping me. All of a sudden, the door opens. I am the only one who's like literally standing at this like little dinky velvet rope, and my eyes aren't moving. They're like eagle eyes. They're like, all of a sudden the door opens and I see a phenomenon, a superstar, a symbolic god, hero, goddess, queen, legend, icon, Emma Roberts. You know, my heart starts to beat as if the last second of my life is about to be the last second of my damn life. I go, oh my god, Emma, you are my queen. And I'm like smiling, and like I have my sunglasses on, which I kind of regret. I wish I had taken those off, but it was just like so sunny that day. I remember like, oh, I need sunnies. And I'm like, oh my god, Emma, you are my absolute queen. And she goes, hi, boo. My legend calls me boo. She calls me B-O-O. And I'm like, oh my god, Emma. And I tell her briefly before the crowd starts to kind of like linger and come towards us. And I'm like, I just want to tell you that all day I have been literally on the hunt for you, because we need to take the cutest selfie. Like, you are my absolute queen. And she's smiling and she's like, oh my god, let's take it. Let's take a selfie. Like, you found me. She was just like literally like so happy that I was happy. You know what I mean? And that was so genuine and so unbelievably like amazing. Like, that's why I stand absolute queens and like queens and legends and icons and gods and goddesses. And I was like, yeah, like can we take a quick selfie before? And I told her before like people start to like kind of like get in my way. So she's like, yeah, let's quickly take our picture before like I have to like go. So I literally take out my phone and I'm like facing it first towards like kind of away from the lighting. And we both look at it and she's like, oh hun, she's like, queen called me hun and boo. And she's like, oh hun, like the lighting is kind of bad. And I'm like, oh, you're telling me. I was like, literally even with these sunglasses, I can't even see how the picture looks, how dark the picture is, and then how dark my sunglasses are. And I was like, should we turn? She's like, let's quickly turn. So she kind of takes me by like whatever this part of my body is, and she kind of like moves me. And I'm like, oh my god. And she's like, how's the lighting now? She asks me, how is the lighting now? I was like, legend, the lighting is perfect. Like, I need this to be my iPhone background. And I take it and I take her picture, and then the crowd starts to kind of like towards me, and all of a sudden you hear Emma, like literal like sardines like attacking her. And we take our picture, and I was like, thank you, boo, I love you so much. She's like, I love you too, I'll see you later. See you later. Taken, that was the moment that I got to experience my absolute goddess at her best, at her nicest. Before the crowd came, it was just me and her laughing, having a good time, like a quick brief moment, like talking about lighting, talking about how I'm literally like, she's my queen, my idol, and then we continue. That's it. This is the end of my video. For anybody who's watching me, if anybody's ever down to watching me, I will talk to y'all in the next video. T2ILs.